Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal a preview clip has been released for the week of April 7, 2025. It shows Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, Karat chopping Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, rants about Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace. Plus, Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, makes a jaw-dropping discovery. First up, let's start with the most explosive part of the preview clip. Deacon confronts Carter at Forrester Creations. Deacon promised Hope Logan, Annika Noel, that he would take care of Carter, Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kay, and Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Missins Wood. The preview clip shows Carter telling Deacon that he thought Hope understood. Then Deacon rants about Hope getting her heart broken and kicks the COO in the leg before punching him. However, Carter doesn't just stand there and take it. After falling down across the room, Carter gets up and charges Deacon in the next episode. Fans can expect Brooke to keep pining after her ex-husband. Brooke just isn't getting the message, even though Ridge has been very direct. When Taylor walks in to see Ridge at the office, she is stunned to see Brooke wearing nothing but her bra and panties. Of course, Taylor will assume this is Brooke's way of trying to tempt Ridge. Of course, Brooke will probably have an explanation. Once Taylor tells this to Steffi, both women might reason that Brooke is just like Hope. The bold and the beautiful spoilers from Monday, April 7, reveal that Electra managed to get through the ordeal with stalker Remy Price, Christian Weissman. Now Electra is happy and in love with Will Spencer, Crew Morrow. The only problem is that Will wants action and Electra's not ready yet. Luna already made an inappropriate offer to Will after eavesdropping on the couple. While Will is disgusted by Luna's sins, Electra's hesitation could have the intern reconsidering. However, when Luna vents to her grandmother about Electra, Sheila has a worried look on her face. Sheila might be able to sense that Luna is obsessed and headed down a dark road again. If anyone would recognize the signs, it's Sheila. With that being said, it would be an interesting twist if Sheila was the person to stop Luna once and for all. It's a sunny morning in Los Angeles, and the stage is set for another drama-packed week on The Bold and the Beautiful. As always, secrets bubble under the surface, and tensions between the Forrester, Logan, and Spencer families run high. However, this week's biggest shock comes from an unexpected source. Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon. Known for his rough-around-the-edges personality and history of trouble, Deacon finds himself at the center of a full-on brawl that leaves everyone stunned. Deacon's temper has always been a volatile one, but recently, it has been simmering beneath the surface, especially with the pressure mounting from his relationship with Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown. Their secretive and passionate bond continues to push the boundaries of what's acceptable in the LA social circles. However, Deacon is faced with a confrontation that he's not prepared for. In a tense scene at Il Giardino, Deacon has a heated exchange with none other than Bill Spencer, Don Diamond. The two men have never seen eye to eye. But things take a dark turn when Bill insults Deacon in front of a crowd. Deacon, unable to hold back his anger, throws the first punch, sparking a full-blown brawl that causes chaos in the restaurant. The fight is intense, with both men exchanging brutal blows, and it's clear that neither is going to back down. But just when it seems like the situation could spiral out of control, Luna Spencer, Lily Brooks, steps in, shocking everyone with her fiery temper and loud protests. She yells at both men to stop, but her words fall on deaf ears. The scene ends with Deacon and Bill being hauled out of the restaurant by security, but the damage has already been done. Deacon's brawl has left the Forrester and Spencer families reeling. The episode concludes with a tense moment between Luna and her father Bill. Luna is furious at her father's role in instigating the fight, but Bill tries to downplay the situation. However, Luna has no patience for his excuses and storms off, vowing to make him understand just how much damage his actions have caused. Tuesday, April 8. Luna's rants and revelations. After the chaotic events of Monday, Luna is not ready to let the situation go. The young Spencer Harris is fuming, and she's ready to confront both her father and Deacon for their reckless behavior. What follows is an emotional and explosive rant that leaves everyone in her path stunned. Luna confronts Bill at Spencer Publications, her anger evident in every word. She calls him out for his constant need to control everything around him, including Deacon's life, and accuses him of putting his own ego above the well-being of his family. Bill tries to remain calm, but Luna's words hit too close to home. For the first time in a long time, Bill finds himself on the receiving end of criticism that he can't easily brush off. Luna's confrontation doesn't stop with Bill. She takes her frustrations out on Deacon as well. She tracks him down to Il Giardino and unleashes a tirade about his involvement in the brawl, and how his actions continue to tear apart the fragile peace in their world. Deacon, though taken aback, listens to her with a sense of guilt and remorse. But as Luna's anger grows, so does the realization that Deacon, for all his faults, may be the only one who understands her pain. In a surprising turn of events, Luna and Deacon end up having a heart-to-heart conversation. Both are dealing with the fallout from the brawl, and while they still clash on many issues, they find common ground in their mutual disdain for the games that the powerful Spencer and Forrester families play. As the conversation continues, Luna opens up about her frustrations with her father and how she feels like she's constantly caught in the crossfire of his ambitions. Meanwhile, back at Forrester Creations, tensions are rising between Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen. Ridge is still wrestling with his feelings for both Taylor and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and it's becoming clear that his indecision is beginning to affect not only his personal life, but also his business dealings. Taylor, sensing Ridge's emotional distance, confronts him, demanding to know where they stand. Taylor's confrontation with Ridge reaches a boiling point when she drops a bombshell that leaves him speechless. She tells Ridge that she's no longer willing to wait for him to make up his mind about who he wants to be with. "I can't keep doing this, Ridge," she says, her voice filled with emotion. "I deserve someone who knows exactly what they want, and I'm not going to be anyone's second choice anymore." Ridge is left stunned, unable to respond as Taylor walks away, leaving him to grapple with the consequences of his indecision. Taylor's words will echo in his mind for the rest of the week, forcing him to take a long, hard look at his own choices. Wednesday, April 9, Taylor's jaw drops. The fallout from the explosive confrontation between Taylor and Ridge continues to reverberate throughout the week. Ridge, still in shock from Taylor's words, tries to make amends, but his attempts are met with resistance. Taylor is resolute. She's done waiting, and this time, she's not going to let him off the hook so easily. As Taylor's resolve strengthens, she begins to question everything about her relationship with Ridge. Has she been settling for less than she deserves? Is it time for her to move on and focus on her own happiness? These are the questions that begin to consume her, and in a moment of clarity, she decides to take matters into her own hands. Meanwhile, Luna's emotional outburst on Tuesday has left a mark on the Spencer family. Bill tries to reach out to his daughter, offering an apology and a promise to do better. But Luna is firm in her stance. She doesn't need Bill's promises. She needs him to show that he's capable of changing his behavior. Her conversation with Deacon has opened her eyes to the possibility that not everyone in her life is going to be the person she wants them to be. And that may be a lesson she needs to learn the hard way. Later that day, Taylor gets the shock of her life when she walks into Forrester Creations and sees Ridge and Brooke in a heated discussion. What she doesn't expect is the revelation that Ridge has been making plans to move forward with Brooke, despite everything that has happened between them. Taylor's jaw literally drops as she realizes that Ridge has made his choice. The shocking moment leaves Taylor in a state of disbelief, and as she walks away from the confrontation, her emotions are a whirlwind of hurt and betrayal. Ridge may have finally chosen a side, but Taylor isn't going to let this one go without a fight. Thursday, April 10, the aftermath of Deacon's fists. The aftermath of Deacon's brawl continues to ripple through the Los Angeles social scene. At Il Giardino, the once popular restaurant is now a place of tension and conflict, with Deacon and Bill both struggling to recover from the fallout of their fight. While Deacon feels the sting of his actions, he remains defiant in his stance. He won't back down from anyone, not even Bill Spencer. However, the brawl has left Deacon with more than just a bruised ego. Sheila Carter is furious with him for making such a spectacle, and she demands to know why he couldn't keep his cool. Deacon, ever the rebel, brushes off her concerns, but it's clear that their relationship may be on the rocks. Sheila isn't one to tolerate weakness, and if Deacon can't keep his emotions in check, their dangerous bond might be in jeopardy. Meanwhile, Luna continues to assert her independence, much to Bill's frustration. Bill tries to make amends, offering Luna his full support, but she's not interested in his attempts to control her. She's done being manipulated by the Spencer name, and she's ready to chart her own path, free from her family's expectations. As the day unfolds, Deacon and Luna cross paths once more. This time, their conversation is much more civil, and Luna even offers him a word of advice. "Stay out of the way of the powerful," she warns. "They'll destroy you without a second thought." Deacon is taken aback by Luna's wisdom, and though he doesn't say it, he knows that she's right. In a world full of power struggles and betrayals, it's clear that staying in the shadows might be the only way to survive. Friday, April 11. Taylor's final decision. The week comes to a dramatic conclusion when Taylor makes a bold decision regarding her future. After weeks of internal conflict, she finally makes a choice that will affect not only her life, but the lives of everyone around her. Her decision is a game changer, and it will have lasting consequences for all involved. As Taylor prepares to leave Forrester Creations for good, she takes a final, lingering look at Ridge, who is still reeling from his own actions. What Taylor doesn't realize is that this final act of independence will set the stage for a future filled with even more uncertainty, drama, and unexpected twists. The Bold and the Beautiful may have just entered a new chapter, but it's clear that the drama is only just beginning. With Deacon's brawl, Luna's rants, and Taylor's jaw-dropping moment, the stakes have never been higher. As the week draws to a close, one thing is for sure. In this world of deception, passion, and family secrets, no one is safe from the consequences of their actions. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful YouTube channel for more update news.